Hi Forest fans, Max Newton here on Talk Forest TV. Hit that like, comment and subscribe button, giving you a quick preview of Nottingham Forest away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. Everybody raving about Chelsea after they had a big win, scored lots of goals against Brighton last week. Cole Palmer scored 4 goals in about a minute or something like that. But let's face it, Brighton's defence was utterly shambolic, like absolute criminal the way the manager and the coaching staff of Brighton sent their team out to play away against Chelsea. Like the high line was preposterous. Like the Forest had shown them how easy it was to break that high line when they tried it at home against us, where Souza scored that brilliant breakaway goal. Murillo, Wood, Morgan Gibbs-White, Souza, cross the ball. It's just easy. We needed it again with 10 men, were it not for, slightly cocking it up and being offside. But, then to try and do that away at Chelsea, where you've got you've got Palmer, and you've got real fast players like Jackson and Monueke and players like that. It's just mind blowing that a manager in this day and age in the Premier League should think that you can get away with that. I'd be absolutely fuming if I was a Brighton fan. Absolutely fuming. So yeah, Chelsea looked good, scored 4 goals, could have scored 20. Absolutely embarrassing. But it wasn't. I don't think it was really because Chelsea were that good. It was because Brighton were utterly, criminally shambolic in the way they set themselves up to play. And you know what? They scored 2 goals as well, and Chelsea's defence wasn't all that. So I think there's a lot of reason to be a lot more optimistic going into this game than perhaps a lot of Forest fans are, and perhaps the media pundits are for Forest. I think against Fulham, I think Nuno got a bit too clever for his own good in terms of making a lot of changes to the team. It didn't need that many changes to the team because Morgan Gibbs-White was playing. For me, it meant Anderson playing in Morgan's role and next player off the line, filling in behind. And I would have played, Elanga and Callum Hudson-Odoi in that game. Um, I think going away at Chelsea, this is the opportunity to be clever. This is the opportunity to do things, to worry about the opposition and to nullify the opposition. Not at home against Fulham, but away against Chelsea, who are fourth in the league, have got probably one of the best players in the league. So I could see us going and playing a similar formation that we did um, away at Liverpool, stacking that midfield, stop them playing, keeping it tight, um, and dealing with their wingers, and then bringing on Callum and Alanga in the second half to really hurt Chelsea. However, Brighton showed that Chelsea's defensive midfield ain't all that either. And Brighton could have scored a stack of goals against Chelsea because Chelsea were too open and naive in the way they defended. And Callum Hudson-Odoi and Anthony Alanga from the start are the players to exploit that. So it's a real quandary. Do you go keep it tight and come on later, or do you go for it from the start? I'd probably go keep it tight and go for it later. I think Brighton tried to go for it from the start, and it was a basketball game, and really they got humiliated. So I think we start with the back four of the back four picks itself. I think at the moment, Marino, Murillo, Milenkovic, and Ola Aina on the right, which is unfortunate for Nico because he's been brilliant for us. But I think Aina is brilliant, and Aina in his favourite position on the right is where he should play. I think midfield, we're probably going Ryan Yates, Anderson, Morgan Gibbs-White, and then Ward-Prowse, and up front Chris Wood. But I wouldn't be surprised if we went the other way and went with Anderson and Yates, or Anderson and Ward-Prowse, and the two wingers on the pitch. I don't think Tyro will start the game. Um, it could be a game that's set up for keeping it tight, and then Ward-Prowse getting an opportunity from a free kick around the edge of the box to, I think, break the record for Premier League goals scored from free kicks. That'd be great if it's with Forest. So I am going to go for 1-0 Forest away win. Ward-Prowse to score the winning goal to break the Premier League record for goals direct from free kicks. Forest coming away with all 3 points, looking up the table, happy days. Yeah, come on, you Reds.